All right, for this video, we are working with the doorbell and teaching our dogs that the doorbell equals go to their boundary. So what you might be hearing in the background, I kind of hope you're hearing, is the fact that I have doorbell sounds playing on my TV. So this is your first step in training. Now, doorbell sounds on the TV sound very different to your actual doorbell, which is why if your dog cannot control themselves around the sound on the TV, they can't control themselves around the sound of a real doorbell. Now, I do have all three of my dogs with me, so this might end up being a little bit of a mess, so bear with me. But when I'm getting through this video, and I'll link this video. It's an hour long of just doorbell sounds. There used to be one that was 11 hours long, but I can't find it anymore. But this one sounds pretty good. I mean, it's just a doorbell. And I think I just heard one of you guys boof. So if you are on this stage, all you'll be doing is reinforcing every time the doorbell sounds. So yes, you'll give your marker word, and then you will reward yes. So marker word, that went fast. All right, so doorbell, marker, treat. Yes. Doorbell, yes, marker, and treat. And you'll do this over and over and over again until your dog is a little bit more relaxed with the doorbell. All right, let me pause this. And let's try the actual doorbell. We're going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to go off camera just for a second. I'm going to unlock my door and I'm going to ring the doorbell. Yes. I don't know if you guys could hear a difference, but even I could just hear a difference. If you have someone else helping you, having them just stand outside, ring the doorbell every time you cue, and then you can just focus on marking your yes and treating, that's even better. But if not, if there's a small delay, totally fine. Let's do it again. Doorbell, yes, marker word, and treat. The most important thing, honestly, is getting the marker word in. So you can take as long as you need to between the marker word and the treat because you've topped up the marker word so much. The marker word has so much power that no matter how long it takes, your dog knows that because you said that marker word, that you are going to give them a treat. So again, last time. Yes. Doorbell, marker, and reward. That was a small one. All right. So how does this equal getting the doorbell itself to become a cue for their boundary? Now, I'm not going to lie, these guys are very, very novice with that. So if this gets a little bit muddy with multiple dogs, even I'm going to put them away. I'm going to put two of them away. I'm going to do my best with Mufasa here on the end on this blue bed. So Mufasa, I'm going to pull him off. And then I'm actually going to go back to the TV. Mufasa. Doorbell, climb. Yes. Treat. So instead of doorbell, marker, reward, doorbell, marker, reward, we're going to add a step in between the doorbell and marker. It's going to be doorbell, boundary or place cue, and then mark, and then reward. So we're just adding a fourth step in. So again, Mufasa. Go to your climb. Yes. And then I'm going to reward these guys for being here, staying on their boundary as well. So that was 2 repetitions, him doing pretty well. Let's pull him off again and do one more. Mufasa. I would like to see if just the doorbell will prompt him to go to his boundary by himself. So let's see what happens. Yes, good boy. So I did turn my body towards the boundary, which is totally fine. That is just it's a social cue of what I want you to do. Eventually, probably with 3 or 4 more reps, which we can do together, he won't even need that. So again, let me reward these guys. Mufasa. Good. So you could tell there I tried not to use any of that body pressure, but I needed it just a little bit, which is totally fine. Here, I'll give you your penguin, because I know you like to have a support buddy. Mufasa. Good job. Yes, good boy. Thank you guys for staying on your climbs. Mufasa. This time, I'm going to just wait it out. I'm just going to see what happens. See, he's already back to his climb. He already knows that we're playing a game, and this is the game. So, Mufasa. Yes, good boy. That was the first time he did it on his own without me prompting. So that time I gave him a giant jackpot. Now what a jackpot is a jackpot is one treat right after the other. So it's like, this is going to be a sports reference, so I'm so sorry for non-sports people. Like if you hit a home run, game-winning home run, and then you come back and instead of one high five from your coach, you get one high five right after the other from each individual teammate. That reward of that high five is so much bigger than just that one high five from the coach. Same thing that we're doing. Or let's think of another example. If every single time your kid finishes a math problem, they get 1 Skittle. And then they come to this word problem that's really, really difficult, but they figure it out all on their own and they don't ask for any help from you. And then you give them a whole bag of Skittles. That's going to encourage your child to continue to work hard and figure out the problems on for themselves without asking for any help. Now, of course, if they need to ask for help, you're going to give them the help and you're still going to reward them with that 1 Skittle. But if they go above and beyond, especially on the first try, you're going to reward that insurmountably. All right, we got pretty good with the TV. So let's see what we can do with the actual doorbell. I'm going to pull Mufasa off again. Mufasa. Good boy. And then I'm going to go to the doorbell. Let's see if this is better so you can see me better. Mufasa. Good choice, Paulo. All right, so I have him off his climb. I'm going to open the door, ring the doorbell, climb. Yes. Now it is slightly different because I'm doing more moving around than normal, and the sound is coming from actually in my house. So it's okay if we have to go back a couple steps. Ideally, and most likely, he's going to pick up on it faster because we've done all these steps beforehand. Mufasa. Yes, good boy. So again, same thing. That time I didn't have to cue him. Instead, I just needed to use my body pressure, which it really isn't even body pressure. It's more just my body language of telling him, hey, this is the direction I want you, or I guess this is the direction I want you to go in. And he just figures it out on himself. Oh, that means my boundary. Mufasa, I know you want to play too. I'm sorry. There you go. Good boy. Good choice. Mufasa. Good boy. I won't bore you with all the tedious steps of doing the repetitions over and over and over again, but that's the exact thing you're going to do. And then once your dog is automatically going to their boundary on the actual doorbell with you pressing it, that's when you're going to finally need a second person so that the door is fully closed. Maybe you're sitting on the couch, even with a treat pouch on, totally fine. And you'll repeat the whole thing again. The doorbell sounds, you'll cue the boundary, the doorbell sounds, eventually you just use your body language, and then eventually the doorbell sounds and they're automatically going to their boundary. All right, I'm going to practice with these guys, but I want to know how you guys get on with this. Is this something you've ever heard of? If you're struggling, let me know. I'd be more than happy to make another video about this. But yeah. Have a great day, guys. Keep on training.